Whew. I have never eaten spaghetti so fast in my life before. Alright, are you guys ready for this? The shop does look a little different than what you're used to. I hope you're excited because I literally crashed out about this for like 2 days. Also, I updated OBS and everything else. Oh, speaking of everything else, I forgot to turn on Mix It Up and BTS Bog. Fuck. I am doing my best. Being a streamer is hard. Alright, alright. Here we are. Check it out. A little bit of an upgrade. God, is stream delay that little? Yeah, there you go. It is technically a cafe, if we're gonna be specific. But this is probably as close to my actual potion shop that I have in my head until I actually get something a little bit more custom. But, hi. The potion shop looks a little different now. Guys, every time I've ever pictured my own potion shop, I basically pictured like this, with a shit ton of plants everywhere, hanging lanterns. Yeah. And you guys even got a new chat widget box. Yeah. You guys look a little different on screen now. You still have your egg, but it's kind of almost like a RPG style like quest log thing. There were a couple of other stuff added on there. Like there was a map originally, there was like a live banner thing, there was like a currency thing. I took those off. You didn't need those. It was getting a little bit too crowded. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you like it. Oh god, I keep looking at... I accidentally fucked up my tracking a little bit before stream. I have to fix that. That's gonna take some time. I was crashing out over it. But let me grab the link. So this overlay was made by the Heartlight Cafe. And what was really nice about this is that for the next 96 hours, so I was able to purchase this within that time, 100% of all the shop proceeds went to a animal welfare group that rescues and cares for stray animals in need. So they were able to fund, I think I saw them post about $2,400 for animal welfare. So yeah, made by a person, thank freaking God. And just a really, really pretty overlay. Like, holy crap, I really like it. And I really wanted to make it work. I was fighting so damn hard to get my freaking alerts to work, to get everything else to work. Then I figured out a slightly easier way to get it to work. It's still technically not perfect, because Stream Elements hates me for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. Okay, hang on. I need to fuck with my track. Really, headphones? Now you want to tell me that you're low in battery? Why is everything breaking today? Fuck! Give me a second, I gotta plug them in. Okay. We are plugged in. Oh, that feels weird now because I'm wearing them technically backwards. I need to fix my mouth tracking because my mouth is not opening as much as it should. And that's gonna really bother me. Let me see. Do I have to turn the mouth multiplier on for YouTube? It is on. Okay. Wah. But yes, I also fixed my... Okay, maybe I need to make it just one instead of wah. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Okay, it looks like it's opening a little bit better now. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this. I ain't touching this. I literally was looking at this for a freaking 30 minutes before stream started. Potion seller, I require most basic potion, 1 mocha latte, please, and thanks. Yeah, sure, whatever. I know it's technically a cafe. Like, you can see, like, little syrups and stuff back there, but just pretend they're potion bottles, okay, guys? Please. I can't afford to get a whole new overlay background yet. That's gonna, if anything, that will happen on my actual model debut. But yeah, we switched it up a little bit. It looks a little different now. And I do technically also have it a slightly different for games as well. Did you get this on Etsy? No, I purchased this from VGen. Let me grab their VGen link. You can grab it from VGen or their coffee. Let me grab their VGen store, because they do also have another style of overlay. Here you are. I will put this down in my credits when I can. I was just fighting to get the goddamn thing to work in the first place. Ugh. Stream Elements is really stupid, guys. Have I ever mentioned that it's very stupid? It's very stupid. One of the easiest things to get me pissed off is when you have something that is supposed to be, you know, easy and it theory should work, as in you're going in and you're just literally changing a setting, but the setting is not updating. Yeah, that's what was happening. And it was weird because it only happened on certain alerts. So I was able to update a little bit of the follower alerts. So they say something slightly different now with a different font. That's it. I was trying to do that with my subscriber alerts, and for some reason, Stream Elements wants to be a bitch and does not want to update. No matter what I do. The subscriber alert, specifically, it will not update the font and it will not update what it says. My rage is indefinite, because it's such a minor thing that really should not be an issue. Yet here we are. It really said prepare for this to be very difficult, which was so fucking stupid because it really shouldn't be. Like, actually, Heartlight made installing this overlay super easy. Hang on, where's my good middle man? I want to be in the middle. There we go. I gotta make a whole new movement toggle now. My movement keybinds are not used to this. But freaking hell. The actual overlay thing made a website and a link where it was just easy install, click one thing, everything is done in Stream Elements for the overlay itself. I didn't need to do anything with the chat widget. I didn't need to really do anything else. All I did was remove some things from the overlay that I personally didn't want, but otherwise it was fine. Oh goodness. Have a good food, Mochi. Have a good lurk. It was just my alerts. For some reason, Stream Elements didn't want me to update some of my alerts. Not all of them. Some. I could probably excuse it a little bit more if I wasn't able to update any of them. But the fact that only some of them were not being able to update. Stream Elements, please fix your shit. Please. Oh my god. But I got that working. Now we do still have the backyard. Backyard has not changed. And penthouse has not changed. My other scenes that I only really change depending on the outfit that I'm wearing particularly. But the game screen is slightly different. Now, I do still have the full screen for when I want the most minimal amount of anything on the screen itself. So you see the game the most. But if we want something with a little bit of flair, we've got this. And look at you guys, you're over there now. I did move the egg. I did move egg a little bit. What I thought egg was... Egg, why are you slightly off center? You're supposed to just be right there. There you go. Hi, Razor. Yeah, so it's just a little different. It's just got a very minimal border at the bottom. So it's still not super distracting, but chat just looks a little bit different now. So if we're playing something that doesn't necessarily need a big overlay, or all the things and stuff, we can use this. So we're probably going to use this for Tavern Talk today. Hi, Rega. Welcome. Howdy. But yeah, we've got that working for us now. And I'm really happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I am very happy to finally have something that does not feel like it's just AI. Because I really didn't like that for a while. Oh my god, I'm just... Scuff makes me rage. Because it was just like, okay, I finally got my overlay. Oh, I clicked a button. Oh, why is everything in my tracking suddenly fucked up? I don't understand it anymore. Oh, everything's fine now? Okay, finally, hit start. Oh, wait, I need to eat food. Shovel bowl of spaghetti in my mouth in less than 5 minutes. Oh, God, I'm a mess, guys. Can you tell? Hell, I mean, I'm trying to find good music. Where are you? Sure, why not? This works. I'm only the truth when you hear it comes. You did that in Sarania's chat. I saw you. I also fixed the trigger, so if I hit the down key, I have learned if I hit the down key while in OBS that I change scenes. I've learned a thing today. I'm a one-trick pony. Okay. But I fixed my toggles, so if you do the head pat or emote and stuff like that, I won't accidentally trigger them myself, so I won't keep accidentally bonking myself in stream. Which, by the way, those are still things. If you are new and have not seen them. We have some new redeems that are automatic now that should automatically do things. So you have things you can put your points to. Oh my god. If anybody was in or lurking in Lynn's stream with D&D yesterday, oh my goodness. Love FFZ being broken on streams because they're so quiet for me. Nothing on your end, please don't cry. Thank you, Shoes, for letting me know. I would have cried. Hi, One Arm. Hi. Oh my god, the D&D last night. Oh, I have never been more stressed an entire session in my life. That entire session, which was like almost 3.5 hours long, was like 90% adrenaline running for your life. Oh my god, we might die. To maybe 10% downtime. My stomach was in so many knots. I was so scared half the time. I thought I was... Oh, it started off really high. It started to go down a little bit when we were out of danger. And then we somehow found ourselves back in danger. In worse danger than we were originally in. To the point where we weren't able to fight the thing that we were fighting. We had to literally run. I had to help light a giant monster. That is like the equivalent of a saber-toothed cat on steroids. I had to help light it on fire. And run. It was terrifying. And one of us almost died. One of our party members almost died. They failed 2 of their death saves. I was able to stabilize them my next turn. But if they had hit another failed death save, they would have been dead. It was very high stakes. Which, honestly, I'm not upset about, because as, like, stressful as that was, it was so good storytelling. I love it when D&D feels organic in the reactions and the events that happen, because you can't always win every single battle you always do. You can't always be on the high end. You gotta switch it up a little bit. And it worked out so well. It worked out so well, and there was so much like character development just suddenly happening out of nowhere. Oh my god, the storytelling was so good. If you haven't already, please, 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 you guys can always tune into it live on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock EST. Or you can look at the past 7 episodes that we've had, because they're all been published onto Lynn's YouTube channel. So you can see all the VODs. They're only roughly 3 hours long each, so it's not super encompassing. If you ever want to have some background noise, it has generally been becoming such a fun story. And the cliffhanger we left off at the end of session 8, oh my god, I'm like vibrating until next Wednesday in anticipation. I'm like shaking, just like ah! I can't wait. I can't wait. Can it be Wednesday yet, please? Oh. But in other news, I have officially finally updated OBS after not updating OBS for over 2 years, probably. I finally did that. I also updated Stream Elements, and I did also update Mix It Up. I thought I was going to have to start from the bottom up for everything. Thankfully, that was not the case. I did not have to do that. I am so happy that nothing so far, knock on wood, has broken. I still need to add the coding and everything that Zoingo gave me for Mix It Up, as far as the potion thingy, the potions. Zoingo had come up with like a really neat thing and Mix It Up to give you guys just random potions whenever you do like the potion redeem. So I don't necessarily need to stop and grab a potion from a folder, throw it onto VTube Studio so you guys can see it, make a funny corp about it, and then continue on my day. It's more animated. I love listening to D&C stuff in the background. Yeah, me too. I used to listen to and watch like a shit ton of Critical Role, to be honest. Like a lot of other D&D people. I unfortunately have fallen out of watching it. I really want to get back into it. I need to basically re-watch the 3rd campaign. But I did watch the entirety of the 1st and 2nd with Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, and I adored it. I just need to watch more of it. But oh my god, when I put it in the background, sometimes I'm like, I zone out and then I miss something and then I go back in and I'm like, it's so long sometimes. All the episodes can be very long depending on what happens. Like some of the Critical Role episodes are like 10 hours long. And I'm like, I thought VODs from Joel were long. They could be really long. That is a full shift at my job, guys. That's a full shift at my job. Why did I frog blink? I could I didn't know I could frog blink with this. Trying to frog blink. It's not working. That's like a Joel stream. Yeah. Oh my god, but I am so excited for next Wednesday. Oh, I can't. I can't wait. Ran into the same issue. I've only got so much time in a day and things to do. Yeah. I mean, I luck out that my job is a desk job, so I can put on a lot of stuff to listen to throughout the day if I really wanted to. So it's not impossible for me to do it. But then it's afterwards, I'm like, I'm EP. I will listen to something else. And sometimes, man, you just want to scroll on YouTube Shorts and brain rot for a bit. The doll disease is leaking into the mod basement. I've always had this even before I started watching Joel. Like, I think that was one of the first reasons I actually made a Twitch account, was to watch some of the Critical Role VODs before they actually came out onto YouTube, because they would have like a couple of days of a delay. So, yeah. Oh god, I'm sniffly. I really hope, because Mama Witch has a bit of a cold. She had some sinus stuff happening, and I'm really hoping that she doesn't accidentally give that to me, because that does tend to happen in this household. First she gets sick, and then Dad gets sick, and then I get sick, and then I'm mad, and I'm sicky, and I'm not happy. Because being sick sucks. But fingers crossed. And my DMs are currently blowing up because I wasn't really planning on doing too many conventions this year because of some trips that I'm going to be taking this year. More so personal trips, not necessarily conventions like I did last year. Like, I'm skipping out on TwitchCon altogether. The only other con I was even considering going was Offkai. I might be skipping out on Offkai, unfortunately. I'm a little sad for that because I really did want to try to go this year because I've never been there once before, and it's the only VTuber-centric one that exists so far. But I gotta see times and availability of how much vacation time I'll have and all that fun stuff with work. Yeah. But otherwise, I did accept Deer's invitation to go to MomoCon with them because I'm going to be helping them table at MomoCon in Atlanta, which is a drivable distance for me. So I can save out on airfare and I can just drive, which will be easier on me. I've got Toy Fair this month and TFCon in March. Keep debating on AX. Yeah. Oh God, AX. I don't think I could ever actually stomach going to AX. I am not the best at crowds sometimes. I get very easily overstimulated and agitated if I get stuck in a crowd for quite a bit. But damn, the one year that they had the Love and Deep Space thing, I was very sad I wasn't there. Hi, Annalise. Hello, little friend. Hi. Oh, speaking of Love and Deep Space, guys, I know what we're doing on Tuesday next week. Because there is a new banner happening. I know how you feel about crowds. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at crowds sometimes. I get very overwhelmed very quickly. Yeah, Love and Deep Space has a new multi-banner. And it's probably going to steal my wallet, but let me grab the trailer really fast. I'll just go directly to YouTube because I hate I hate Twitter's media player with a passion. Oh God, ow, fuck, shut up. Oh Jesus, CDawg VA was just yelling in my ear. Fuck. Why did that auto play? Owie! You guys couldn't hear that. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Connors. Okay. Oh, jeez, why is it so loud? Why are you so loud? Jesus. Okay. 1 second while I pull this up really quick. Don't mind me getting in front of you guys. Here we go. Oh, I gotta adjust the ratio. Give me a second, guys. Okay, you don't need to see that part. You don't need to see my ads. There you go, that's good enough. And let me just make sure that it's got Chrome's audio up. Yep. And it's gonna capture it in the VOD. Yep, because this should not be copywritten. This should be fine. I'm going to adjust this because this lack of even border is gonna piss me off. Okay. So this is the new banner that they are releasing on Tuesday. So they know they are releasing it on a day that I can stream. I am now fully convinced that Infold just exists in my walls. But it's another kind of alternate universe, and this is really like leaning into like the Chinese New Year themes.
Are you still upset?
Oop.
That's rude. You want to rank first in the tournament?
So there's Xavier's. All the guys have new outfits and long hair for this specifically.
When you decide to be mischievous, remember to hide your tail next time. You took how much? Not afraid of poison.
Yeah, so if anybody is a fan of Chinese dramas or like Apothecary Diaries and stuff like that, this is for you. I'm too gay for this. I don't understand it. You're good.
Wearing a mask and skulking about. You were afraid of that, yet here you are.
And here he is.
On a beautiful night like this, wouldn't it be nice to have...
Oh, fuck. No, I skipped by accident. Fuck. Where we were? I don't know. Fuck. There it is. That's what I get for clicking on things. Shut up.
I chose the perfect spot to release it. Are you afraid of heights?
Now, I won't go crazy and show you the entire trailer because it's like 5 minutes long, but there's one specific spot that I need to find. Because there's a reason that I might cry on Tuesday. Here it is. So, have any of you seen the Lantern song from Rapunzel? From Tangled specifically. Like that entire scene. I can't watch it or listen to that song without crying. Because there's something about the whole visuals and the music and the meaning that just immediately gets me in my feelings. And I become a blubbering mess of tears. And you want to know why I think Infold are living in my walls?
If we assume that occurred, then all the lanterns in the night sky.
They literally made the Lantern song with Silas. They took the one thing that gets me so emotional and they put it with my husband. They are out to get me. They're out for blood. So I know I might actually cry when this memory plays. Because literally when I was watching this trailer the other night, when this popped up, I could already feel my eyes starting to well up a little bit with tears. Like, oh God. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Like, it's so...
Burn for you, and one of them will certainly catch your eye.
Like... I'm gonna die, you guys. I'm gonna die. Oh, fuck. Uma Musume made me ugly cry last week. I get it. I'm going to perish. And it's like the fog has lifted. Like okay, I would actually need to separate the audio for this because I can't. Hang on. I can't play the actual music from there, or else Disney will come for my ass. So give me a second to switch the audio off so it does not save in the VOD. like, I'm not gonna play the whole thing because I don't feel like crying. But okay, no, I literally can't. I literally can't. I literally can't. I already felt my eyes like starting to like, oh no, oh no. Nope, get it out, get it out, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Oh, there's just literally there is something about that entire scene. The visuals, because the visuals are so fucking beautiful. I have not seen anything in Disney that literally thank you for the headbutt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have not seen anything else live up to that for me in any other Disney movie yet. No, none. Not so what none whatsoever. And oh god, it gets me in the feelings because I'm such a helpless and hopeless romantic. I'm such a softie, and the idea of just suddenly everything kind of making a little bit more sense because you found a person that matches you, and just it feels like guys, I'm so broken. That's the Belle and Beast ballroom scene for me with Angela Lansbury singing. Oh God, Tale as Old as Time. Another freaking. That's the second one. Like, I love Beauty and the Beast, man. Beauty has always been not Beauty. What am I talking about? Belle has always been one of my favorite like Disney princesses ever since I was a kid, because I've always been very bookish. My mom always said I literally see the best in people as much as I can. So I just, I kind of self-identify. And it also, I'm pretty sure, came out the year I was born. I'm pretty sure it came out in 1991. Let me double check that real quick. Release. Yeah, 1991. Literally, I had been not even a full month old when that movie came out. I accidentally turned on hair buns. How did I do that? I gotta fix that. Unfortunately, the hair buns are still a little broken. I'm working on it. Oh my god, but I feel that I feel that clenching in my chest that makes it feel like it's heartburn, but it's not heartburn. It's literally just pining and pain and want. Oh, I'm such a goddamn simp. I'm such a romantic simp. It's a problem. Yep, but when Tuesday comes around and we're watching that, when I do that on stream, I may very well cry. So this is your warning. I was a Jasmine girly until Tangled, but Rapunzel hit too hard and I really, really adore her. I love Rapunzel. I love how, like, she starts out so whimsical, but then she does learn a little bit more about the world, but she doesn't necessarily let that, like, fully darken her. She just gets a little bit more mature. And she's also just the most artistic of the Disney princesses. Like, I can watch Tangled over and over and over again, and I will not get tired of it. Literally will never get tired of it. The reason I see the light resonates and hits with me so hard is that what I strive for with a relationship, just to find somebody who resonates with me and makes everything make sense and seem right. Yeah, you get me. I literally have above my bed, Thomas Kincaid had, you know how Thomas Kincaid, the painter, had made like a bunch of Disney versions of their artwork and stuff like that. Hang on, let me grab it. I literally have their Tangled one above my bed. Here it is. come back here, come. Doop, and doop. I gotta move this over a little bit. Nope. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. We're just gonna pretend that wasn't there. But this exact, like, everything I have above my bed, it was a Christmas gift. And this scene was so... I loved this scene so much that I wanted a full-ass painting print of it. Like, my sister has another one where it looks like they're, like, jumping out of the tower and stuff, but it's almost too cartoonish. Like, I wasn't crazy about it. I wanted just the scene. I wanted the lights. So every time I hear that song and I see lanterns, I'm going to cry. Somebody literally already has made a edit of Silas's scene with the lanterns with that song. And you know what happened? I started to fucking cry. If I find more of those edits, I will sob. It's okay, I'm just an emotional person. I don't mind crying. It is very much a targeted attack, though. I'm going to be billing Infold for my therapy later. Because how dare you do this to me with the character that I have been, like, most obsessed with for over a year. How dare you do this to me? So... Disney World sold a massive print of my favorite piece of production art depicting Rapunzel walking into the market, and I desperately wanted it in the frame, but it was $300. Oh. See, I have adult money. I probably would have gotten it, knowing me. Takes the day off work after because eyes will be ruined. You say that. I literally took off work when Silas's newest myth came out because I knew I would be ruined. I learned my lesson from Abyssal Sovereign from his very first big myth. I learned my lesson not to go to work that day. Because I will be emotionally destroyed. So that's what we will be doing on Tuesday. As far as this weekend goes, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Because I will be off on Saturday, thankfully. So I will have time in the afternoon if I want to do something. Or I skip on Saturday and just stream on Sunday, because Sunday we are free. D&D with Deer and Sargoto and people off stream is not happening because somebody has a bachelor party to go to. Oh, they gotta go help somebody get married. Oh my goodness. Who'da think it? Yeah, but that's gonna be Tuesday for us. I'm gonna fucking perish, guys. I'm gonna perish. And that's actually not the only thing that I'm really excited for, because I will check soon. Currently streaming. Sorry, Deer is showing me Airbnbs from MomoCon, and I'm like, I will look at this later, buddy. Y'all out here getting married? Fuck no. I need to find somebody that one is okay for me being obsessed with the fictional man that I'm calling my husband. Two is also possibly just like him. Hi, Sam. Day's going by very well, thank you. I hope your day is going too, bud. But yeah, what is also going to be happening is on Friday the 13th, everybody. I am literally pulling it up right now just to make sure that I'm not losing it. If I remember everything correctly, the next update for Scarlet Hollow, the next chapter, will be Friday the 13th. I'm just double checking to make sure that is accurate. I'm just double checking, making sure. Episode 1 is a lot of branching. Final chapters. Well, the highlight is so it's gonna be 7 episodes. Well, the game is still going to have 7 episodes, so this is going to be episode 5. Let's see. 2025. First and foremost, in case you missed it, episode 5 finally has a release date. Your return to the holler is set for Friday, the 13th of February. So, we are finally... I almost thought this was Amelie for a second again. We're finally going back to Scarlet Hollow. And I am so excited. That is the one thing that I regret the most, that I didn't know how to save the VODs properly back then, because this was one of the games that I first started streaming with when I was still early in. So those VODs from those first couple episodes and everything are missing in action, and I'm very upset about that, because there were some really good moments there. One of my featured clips is still from there. It was when I got jump scared by somebody doing a sound redeem for a yippee in the middle of a very tense moment. But oh my god, I can't express how excited I am for this. Scarlet Hollow hands down has been my favorite horror game that I've ever played, because it is the anxiety, just tension building kind of horror. It's not jump scare horror. It's story driven. It's so tense. Your choices matter. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we are definitely doing that on Friday the 13th. I literally took off of work that day just to make sure that I can do that. So I love that Friday the 13th is before Valentine's Day. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, for anybody that has periods, if you are currently on your period at this moment, you are ovulating. You will be ovulating during February 14th. Be careful, please. I've been seeing that going around on Twitter. And it's good for people that, if they are active, to be careful, please. Don't be stupid. But I think now has probably been a good time. I don't think I necessarily can think of anything else I want to talk about. Nothing off the top of my head. I technically finished I think I finally finished getting my house and lads the way that I want to for the most part, but I'm not going to open up lads just to do that. Wrap your tools, men. Exactly. Wrap your tools, people that have penises. Oh, god damn it. My porcelain lamp is turned off again. Joel's haunting my lamp. Give me a second. I gotta go turn that on. Why does it do this every goddamn time? I have no reason for it. It's not like the bulb is bad. It just randomly turns off. He's making us frog blink. Now he's turning off the lights. Joel is haunting my stream, clearly. But otherwise, I think now is probably a good time to get into some Tavern Talk, because I really enjoyed playing it on Tuesday and I want to play more of it. So give me a moment just to get the game up. And let's head on over to Game Screen and take this bad boy out for a spin. But right now, we don't need that music. Let me hide that and go over here. And once again, Egg is in a different spot. I can't win with you, Egg. Maybe it's just because of chat's messages. I don't know. All right, get game capture up. Oh good, it's already still on Tavern Talk, so it should automatically capture it. Come on, there you are. Okay, I need to adjust Tavern Talk's game capture. Fit to screen, please. Thank you. Lock you in place. Haha. This looks so cute with this, guys. This looks so cute with this overlay. Oh, thank you, Shoes. I appreciate you. All right. So last we left off, I was having a gay panic. We met a couple new characters. We met a wizard named Hex, who was a bit of a little shit. We also met a living skeleton that had a top hat that I could not tell if he was Irish or British, to be perfectly honest. And we also met a really pretty lady named Methy, who I had lost the manuscript of that she had given me over 20-something years ago to proofread. And she also made me panic because she's really, really fucking pretty. And she is really pretty, and she has 2 dogs that are service doggies. And yeah, no, I feel like I fumbled the bag with her if we were dating, and I really hope she takes me back. Because holy shit. Not just dog, 2 dogs. Alright, let's see. Oh, hi, Fable. Good morning, innkeeper. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. Of course, Fable. Just a moment. Alright, right off the bat, Fable's just like, please hit me up. I need my swift drinks. Alright, let me see. 1,000... It's always Swift Strike. There you go. That's always the one that Fable really wants. Guys, as always, please let me know if the game audio is too quiet or needs to be a little bit louder, or if it's too loud. Tavern Talk's music is really great, but sometimes it just has a habit of getting a little bit too loud. Alright, so it is 1 part intelligence, 1 part defense, and then 3 parts dexterity. Seems good to me right now. Thank you. Order up. We're starting the day early. Thank you. I feel much better already. Long night? Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Regret offering it? No, not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Before, I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try. Exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice, though. That's fair. Just make sure you're also practice taking breaks. You'll have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. That's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, who is this lad? Oh my god, he's so dandy. What is this music? Hang on, let me shrink a little bit so you guys can see him a little bit better. Who is this dandy fellow? Okay, shoes. Good day to you, innkeeper. Good day to you too, adventurer. Yes, an adventurer, that is what I am indeed. I come here seeking a drink. What a coincidence, I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get for you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Whatever drink they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes? Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. Alright, I have a feeling this guy may not actually be an adventurer, just saying. Alright, you want something defense strong. Well, we could do this one. This is like full defense. All right, so this one is going to need 2 dexterity, 1 part charisma, 3 parts defense. So I need a infusion. What infusion can I use? Let's see. This and this will help. That should do it. So I can do a feather. Yeah, let's do the feather. I think the feather is most fitting. All right. Feather. Okay. So that already gave me that. So I just need 1 thing of dexterity. And then everything else goes into defense. If possible, I'd want to give in a character like that, something like that would land them on their ass. Absolutely. All right. 1 for snow coming up. Methinks Princey Boy is out of his depth. Yeah. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you so very kindly. Do you like it? Well, yes, of course. Then you should say so. I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud. He has a little cat smile. Did you guys see it? He literally did the freaking semicolon 3 mouth. I get that. Now that you've acquired your drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richmond III, son of Lord Gustav Albert Richmond II and Lady Dorothea British the 27th. An up-and-coming hero from Windmore. And who might you be? Oh god. He is a prince. The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. And I'm Fable, of the Ashen Grove. You're doing the thing again, Gustav. You're not saying things. You're Fable? Yes? Is that a bad thing? The Fable that saved the Tregarian from werewolves. The very same. Well, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Oh. Good things, I hope? Of course. They said you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunited a family. That's one way to put it for sure. Oh my goodness, my DMs. Please. Okay. They do have a way with words. How incredible! A true hero indeed! They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the starfall as well. I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can. You truly have the heart of a folk hero. How admirable! I'm not gonna lie. Is it egotistical to say that I sometimes feel that way when people like compliment me on how I do my modding and stuff like that? Because it's literally like, I'm just helping. I'm not doing anything super crazy. I'm just helping. That's kind of how it feels. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Well, I'm currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak, on my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. I've had a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie is just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing out loud every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with that. Someone gifted me some golden feathers a few days ago. I know, that's what I put in your drink. Prepared as an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular! I always thought those things were myths or legends you only read about in books. Do you read a lot? You know, sometimes. Not that much. You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventure, and books are so full of them. They are. I'm just too cool for books. Oh, somebody got called out on being a nerd. Books are cool. You think so? Yes, I do. I mean, look at the Innkeeper's Journal. It's super cool. The coolest. Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. I'm sorry for being so weird about it. Don't worry, we're all a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. Ooh. Hi, Lynn. Hi, readers. Welcome. Hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood walkthrough witch and potion seller. Welcome to my shop. Hi, guys. Hi, Ray. I see you in there. We're just playing some Tavern Talk. I literally just started. Lynn, what were you up to? And look at that. I got Saribot doing raids for me. Hi. Hi, Auntie Anna. Hello, my little nibbling. My sweet little nibbling. I was telling everybody about how D&D went yesterday and how it was like really great storytelling, but holy hell was my adrenaline up like 90% of that session. Yeah, it's very helpful, Zoingo, and they made it super easy. It's super easy. But guys, if you are obviously not aware of, Lynn is the DM for our campaign. Go check them out. Add jail one moment. Ah, damn it, add jail. Add jail. Oh, wait, in just a second. I have pre-rolls disabled. Is it just because I'm currently in one right now? I wish Twitch would let me turn these off. Unfortunately, you can't. You need to enable monetization to become an affiliate, and to even be able to use your own emotes, you need to be an affiliate, and it's really annoying. So, it is what it is. I can't have my fun emotes if I am not letting Twitch take money. Yep, I hate it. I hate it too. Believe me. Welcome back, everybody. Hi, Lynn. Hi. Anyway, what were you up to on stream? I was saying before, I was telling everybody about the D&D campaign and how last session had us all in panics, like 90% of the time. Let me have my jumpy emote. Jumpy emote's very cute. Very cute, Orion. But I hope you had a good time. Thank you for coming by. I don't know why I'm feeling very bouncy right now. You were editing Death March Season 1 recap? Ooh, I hope that went well. Welcome back, Shoes. Hi. But yeah, we're just playing some Tavern Talk, and I got some new overlay stuff. As you can see, it looks kind of nifty, if I do say so myself. And actually, let me just show you guys while we're here. Really quick, just hop back over here. Check it out. It's a little different now. Looks a little bit more like a shop/cafe, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It went pretty good. 3 hours of editing, about 3/5 done. Good job. I'm glad you got that working out. But yeah, we got some upgraded on the overlay. It looks a little bit more like an RPG game, which I really, really like. But all right. Oh, hi, Steffi. Welcome in. Thank you for becoming a familiar. See, that's the text that I had changed up, guys, that for some reason, Stream Elements doesn't want to let me change up again. They're very annoying. They won't let me change it for subscribers. It's stupid. Needs more purple. I know. I don't want to over purple it, though. I was actually telling Mochi about that same thing because she found a purple witchy looking background, but when I looked at it, I'm like, Mochi, that's actually too purple. If I go on that with that overlay, I'm just gonna blend in. It's a little bit too much purple. I need something with more green in the background, which is ideally what I would love to have whenever I actually get my debut going. So we'll find out. Okay. Back to this, we just met Archie, who is a nerd. Anything full of adventurers and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, such as books on etiquette or the newspaper. I do like Archie. He's very cute. And he makes really funny expressions. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of the Diria negotiations, or even became a diplomat myself. But I think I would much fare better as a savior of this world, don't you think? The Diria negotiation? His expressions are very Anna. I do make those. The Diria negotiations? I'm unfamiliar. It's all terribly boring, really. And then, you know, you're not even wrong. We're twinning right now. You can't even tell the difference, can you? It's like there's two of us in the same room. It's all terribly boring, really. They're renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of a canal bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's a mirror. It's not going all that well, because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs. The mainland, Arderia itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. Well, Lurky says I go eat some potato soup. Okay, enjoy potato soup, you little hobbit. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. What's something heroic I could do? You could start by helping the local farmers. They're so... Oh, God, excuse me. Oh, the spaghetti is fighting back. You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Gold? I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand, you know, physically, with your literal hands. Okay, so I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Of course, that sounds, I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then. Well, he's interesting. That was... adorable? Weird. Not because of him. He heard about me? Being a hero? That doesn't sound right. But you are a hero. Not really. I didn't even do that much, yet not enough to be inspiring to anyone anyway. There are much greater heroes than me out there. I'm getting DMs from everybody today. This is what happens when I don't turn on stream the thing on Discord. Also, would smooch Fable too damn cute. Fable is very sweet, but Minthy kind of got me by the throat. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Minthy. I really I like Minthy a lot. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Tregarin. All right, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try better to accept compliments. Good. Oh, hello. Hang on. Melian, what's your name this time? Because it's changed like 5 different times, buddy. Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hi, Melly. And hello, Malachite. Okay, that's his name right now. God damn it. There is nowhere I can go that's like... That's not gonna cover up their... Fuck it. Hang on. Shrink a little bit. I'm just gonna be up here. There's nowhere else I can go that literally does not cover up their text. It's good to see you both again. Likewise, right, Mel? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you can offer us a quest. Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Anna is now about to, yes. I originally was thinking of becoming a bat VTuber, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna be like a bat girl. Your incredible deduction skills strike again. Yeah, Lynn, I have boots of spider walking on. I picked him up from a dungeon. That's Batty. Orion, you're still grounded till college. Now you're grounded till your wedding day. Your incredible but your incredible deduction skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. So you're interested in saving those poor familiars? No, I'll never not be grounded, Anna. I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to a seemingly dead end. This sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. You do sound like a great team. They're not a team. But they are going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. Said she can't reach the quest board. And I needed a drink anyway. So you're sending Melly on a quest alone? As is customary, that's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. Oh, I forgot Twitch integration. I forgot to turn that on. 1 second. I can help you. I can let you guys... There you go. If you would like to, you guys can vote on what dialogue I pick. So type 1 if you want the first one, or 2 if you want the second one. Hi, Cat. Hi, Cat. How are you doing, Cat? I love Cat. Let's see. So Melly isn't part of the Shadowbanes, or it's an honor tradition. Personally, I'm leaning towards 1 because Melly's not part of your edgy edgelord edge group edging. I could spit on him from this angle. 2 shoes. You want to be the devil's advocate. I see how it is. Oh, oops. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't start the vote. Please repost them again. Please. I'm so sorry. That was my error. Please type the numbers you typed in already if you didn't. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a dummy. I got distracted by spitting on the edgelord. It's an honest mistake. How you doing, Kat? Kat, are you going to any conventions this year? I know for sure I'm going to be going to MomoCon. I don't know if that's too East Coast for you. I don't know for sure if I'm still going to be going to Off-Kai or not. I need to work around things. I don't know what's going on, so I'll vote with shoes too. We're voting on dialogue options, and you guys currently are 50-50, so you're not helping me here. So you're literally leaving it on to me. Let's see. I'm gonna majority rules you guys, and I'm going with the first one. Melly's not part of... Oh, wait, no, but maybe she would. But Melly's not part... I don't want Melly to go by on her own. She's just... She's a kid. That's a child. Melly isn't part of the Shadowbanes. But she wishes to walk the path of thieves. So she must embrace their lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous and negligent. I agree. But you're not coming... You're not coming with me? No. Why not? I just explained that. Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There's no job that can't be done alone. What if I need someone to sneak into a crime scene to gather evidence? Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training? But what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthier? What if none of the familiars want to talk to me? I've been invited to TwitchCon again with some friends. One I haven't seen in years, and the rest I would be meeting in real life for the first time. Oh, nice! Have a good time. It's probably going to be the only one I'm going to, though. That's fair. I'm going to be skipping out on TwitchCon. My original plan was to skip TwitchCon to just go to Off-Kai instead. But, you know, things might change. I don't know, Melina. Oh, her full name is Melina. He full named her. And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Who cares? I do! Hi, Mochi. The T-Rex threat is much lower in Zoford, or I think you should go with her. Guys, what do you think? 1 or 2 in the chat. Welcome back, Mochi. Why you pissing? That's just Mochi for you. I'm going to WeebCon. Off-Kai is up in the air. I hope you have a good time at WeebCon. Melly was just giving me like the giant eyes. The T-Rex threat is much lower in Zoford. I think either one of these are technically edging Malachite to go with Melly. It's not piss, it's whiskey. Stop spilling whiskey out of your urethra, Mochi. Alright. We'll go with 1. If the monsters finally catch up to me, that's how it's meant to end. I think you should run away from the monsters, not towards them. That would depend on your choice of lifestyle. Well, your lifestyle should include going to Zoford with me. Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I've got obligations, things to do. You're a thief. You don't have fixed working hours, and you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Maybe not, but I do have a sheepfish to take care of. You have a sheepfish? What's a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Didn't say where I was coming from. Damn. Plus, he needs to be fed and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, his wool will get strawy. Oh. Well, you're right. You can't just leave Rufus alone. Well, get lonely? Yeah. I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals, and pretty decent at crossword puzzles. That sounds like an excellent idea. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will. Certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. You sing? Sometimes. Maybe you could sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. I think I'd prefer a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mal? Fine. But just this once. See it as a final exam for your training. Yay! That sounds fun! Wonderful. So, do you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, Detective? Well, it's great that you would ask, mighty assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, mighty Mal, then. No. How about John? Sure. So, John, thanks for asking. I have studied the quest given to us closely. And I have come to the conclusion that there is only one option. And it looks like the egg is the barkeep. Yes, the egg is obviously serving the drinks. I'm just here. I'm just up here. This is a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled throughout the witnesses' testimonies. And piecing them... piecing... Oh god, I can't speak anymore. Ugh. And piecing them correctly. The townsfolk, the wizard, the familiars... They'll all have different conflicting information, and we'll need to collect and untangle it all to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us, out of guilt or fear, we'll need to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I can offer you some of your golden feathers. They do come with a sweet aftertaste of haste. That way you should be able to make it to Zoford much quicker. Great idea! I think you underestimate the severity of the situation. So is your name Malachite? Is it Zephyr? Is it Cobalt? Is it John? Thank you for the head by Mochi. What would you suggest instead, John? John Egbert, is that you? Homestuck? I agree with the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they're making familiars disappear, they won't be interested in a discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later. I guess you got bored of this stealthy approach. Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend... Oh, that's not Millie talking, that's me. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend some fresh Phoenix chilies? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whether a fireball or fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Andu have fire breath? Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to do it. Just sounds like my mimic. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though. I'd love to try Andu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can set something up when you return. Thank you! I think some s'mores could also help convince those familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing. I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should they pair it with? Haste for a quick arrival and charisma for smooth talking, or pure strength and some fire resistance? Let me think about it. I'm honestly leaning more towards the charisma. We've had good luck so far with that. So either we do a fire resistance or we do a haste infusion with a charisma-based drink. I'm thinking, let's see. Let's see. This is all charisma, and it needs a haste infusion. So it needs 3 parts charisma, at least 1 part haste. So let's do a spoken heart. And let's get the dexterity golden feather up. Yeah, let's do that. Because so far, talking has been pretty damn decent. Wait, do I need something that actually has like a little bit of charisma as far as drink goes? Oh, you know what? These are all the characters that we've like seen so far. What does it say for Mephi? Oh, I don't have anything for Mephi yet. No. Dang it. I don't have anything for her yet. Drink-wise, so let's see. That has full charisma and there, so maybe 1,000 wins would actually be a little bit better. We'll do this one instead. Okay. And this is 3 parts charisma. And then 2 parts defense. There we go. Despair, we miss our wife tales. I miss my wife tales. I miss my wife. Order up, 1,000 wins. We're doing a charisma dexterity combo. I think this case needs a delicate hand. The best detective work is achieved through clever conversation. Ha! You're spot on. Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. My drinks have your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, detective? Hi, Dragon. It's okay, you're not late. You're right on time. Yes, with your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. All right, I can finally come back down from the ceiling. I should go with them to pick up that cheap fish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Right, obviously. I'm gonna go now. Bye, Fable. Have fun, Fable. John's about to become John Doe. Oh god, I hope not. Alright, was that it for the night? Nope. Oh, was that just morning? Oh, hi. Oh god, Chrissy. Right, I forgot Chrissy. Innkeeper. Chrissy. Glad to see you're alright. Likewise. Good to see you in the tavern unharmed. It's quite the disaster out there. And I'm just passing through. Don't have time to stay for too long. Need to check on the cottage, and the birds, and Fable. I'm sure everything is as it was. The canopies of the grove are sturdy after all. Which is why I chose to make it my home. That and the landscape. I hope your trip was nice at least. Oh, it was! It felt good to recharge and refill the creative juices. We walked a lot, actually. Almost mapped out the whole island. We also hiked to the foot of the Borean Ridge, where the auroras touched the peaks. I heard the view was quite remarkable. It was. I've never seen anything like it before. It was the first time I got to catch a glimpse of them. Also caught a glimpse of the infamous Banshee. I I just noticed one thing. It's a little hard. It might be a little hard for you guys to see, but she's got dimples when she smiles. That's actually a really cute little detail. Oh, hi, Poppy. Who we cracking first? What's popping? We ain't cracking anything right now, Poppy. What you got? Cat is doing cat things behind me. Everyone told us to avoid the Lonely Lagoon because of her, but it's too beautiful to ignore. I doubt the banshee means any harm. Everyone yearns for a friend, after all, even scary creatures. It gets lonely as a monster sometimes. Everyone is scared of you. People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they're born as. We should accept them as they are. I have a few patrons who'd really appreciate hearing that. Then I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, I've got you something. Oh? Remember the nymphs from when we last spoke? I do. I don't. I actually don't. I don't remember anything about this. It was a while. I met one at the art convention. She was selling little homemade trinkets. I remembered our conversation and got you this. What you got for me? Oh, that's pretty. What's that rock do? I thought you might appreciate it. I do. Thank you. It'll certainly always have a special place in my heart knowing it came from you. Thank you so much for the streak, Dragon. Yes, shinies. Very many shinies. Oh, you're such a sweet talker. But you can't trick me into giving you my name. What would I want with names? Nothing good, that's for sure. Do I look like a fae to you? But for realsies, I have to leave now. I've been gone way too long. See you around, Innkeep. See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself. Always. Okay, bye. Realsies, yeah, she's a little bit of a valley girl, but I'm not really good at valley girl accents. Oh, what the hell? Ma'am? Is this like the female version of No Face? Oh, Baya. I know, apparently she's a regular of mine. Baya, good to see you again. It's been a while. Yes, a while. A while. 6,000 years. More like 2 months. Oh, I thought I had hibernated longer. You hibernated? At this time of year? It was for the Bloomtide Festival. It happens near my swamp every year during the Dreaming Moon. Druids and bards joined together in search of the moon pools for 2 whole weeks. Live footage of Anna coming out of the potion shop after a long winter. What the fuck, Mochi? Rude! They dance, they laugh, they scatter pretty little flowers everywhere. They hope if they can satiate the land, it will lead them to the reflection of the cosmos. You mean the set of mythical lakes that's said to reflect all of the 7 moons at once? Yes. Ever since the Twilight Chasm portal opened up within them, a mere 30 years ago, travelers have become increasingly obsessed with bathing in their beauty. Such festivities sound exciting. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me like that. It's terrifying. Speaking of potions, you got any? I've always got some potions hiding in the bag. Just grab one from the shelf. If it's labeled do not eat, nah, it's fine. You can have it. They are loud. with their songs and their arguing about getting lost in the endless maze of marshes. And they walk around with torches of burning ember they swing too close to my precious vines. Do not eat, then I shall drink instead. Yeah, you got it. Why would you bring fire into a swamp? It is a little rude. Exactly. You know, I tried to join them one time. Their dainty flowers intrigued me, and I snuck up to them, dressed in my prettiest poison ivy adorned with thorns of the undying trees. And you know what they did? What? They chased me away with their fiery brooms, chanting, "Demon be gone," from the top of their tiny lungs. So now I hibernate every dreaming moon. That way I don't have to listen to their jolly tunes. Chat, 1 or 2. Maybe you should have given them another chance, or maybe you should chase them out of your home. 1 or 2 in the chat to see what I should suggest to Miss Baya. See, this is why I fuck with you. Oh my god. Why am I hungry? I might need to get me a snack. I'm a little peckish. Alright, so far the majority of you guys say 1. And Shoes wants to say 2. Shoes chooses violence. I always believe in second chances. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go with 1. Oop, come on, mouse. Work with me here. Maybe you should give them another chance. Very few Gaians are familiar with the creatures of the bogs. Only with the stories about their bone-crushing teeth. What's wrong with bone-crushing teeth? They think you might want to crush their bones. Crush their bones with them. Ah, but that would be so rude. They don't think that way. But I think if they got to know you, they'd like you a lot. After all, you make the best flower crowns in all of Gaia, maybe even all of Asteria. Those sound perfect for a festival. She does have a very nice hat. She's very slay with her hat. You might be right. Maybe I'll greet them with some flower crowns next year. I could even open up a seasonal flower crown store. Oh, she's nice. Look at her. She's so cute. I'd definitely buy one. But right now, I'm awake and thirsty. Do you have swamp water on the menu today? I'm all out, sorry. Too bad. Something else then. Do you still have those drinks that make you as sturdy as tree bark, in case those torches come near me again? Honey, what are you playing with? Oh, you found a piece of like paper on the floor. Hi. Do you want to say hi to chat? Come here. Hang on, let me try to grab her. Come here. Psst, psst, psst. Come here. Come on. Come here. Happy now. I have cat. Hey, honey, do you want to say anything? Do you want to mow into the camera? I have you. She's not saying anything. I'm literally holding her up to the microphone and she does not want to say anything. Meow. Not even just a little? Meow. No? Hi. Now she's just staring. Speak your truth, queen. You don't even want to say a little bit? Your tail is like flicking really fast. You are not happy about being here. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got something. All right, I will put you down now. Okay, be free. Be free. There you go. That was your one cat. That was your one cat. I would put a honey cam on for like a cat camera, but the problem is she does not really stay in one place for very long. She is often on the run. So true, Queen. There you go. You got your cat content of the day from your local furry four-legged familiar. In fact, I do. Give me one moment. Man, why is my throat sore? Oh, man, I really hope my mom didn't actually get me sick. So how about them Yankees, honey? She's more of a Sox fan. And you know what? No, maybe she likes the Mets. It's all about the Mets, baby. All right, so you want a defense drink, which could be this. So I can either do this one or Frosted Lagoon. Let's go with First Snow. This one was really pretty. Maybe she'll like it. All right, so it's 1 part charisma. Oh, I need an infusion for this one, right? What infusion do I need for this one? Let's see. I probably needed the honey flower. So Andu, have a snack. Good job, buddy. So honey flower. And then... whoop. Don't mind me just spilling. 1 of dexterity. And then the rest... defense. Honey is like, damn, here, high and left. Yeah. There we go. 1 First Snow coming up. Liquid tree bark, just for you. Oh, delicious. I feel like I could devour any torch now. Thank you, innkeeper. What woke you up from your slumber anyhow? Luckily, green tea, honey, cough syrup, drops lemon is my health potion when I'm sick. I might have to get some of that. Man, I want these fancy drinking vessels. Me too. The night sky fell into my dirt hut. It burned my favorite weeping willow to bits. I am replanting it into many small sniffling willows. Tiny weeping willows are called sniffling willows. They are feasting upon the ashes of the stars that try to extinguish them. It's a powerful nutrient. Sounds tasty. After the trees and wind and pillbugs calmed down, I had planned to go back to sleep. All that calamity made me awfully tired. But when I tried to sleep, all I could focus on was this feeling spreading in my chest. Heartburn? Loneliness. I thought I should get out there and advertise my new spa. You have a spa? Can I go? I love spas. Because only crickets were visiting, and they aren't very good at marketing. You know, maybe if people visit me instead of me visiting them, they won't chase me off. So I went to where I knew people could use my services, the werewolf camp in the Ashen Grove. Oh. How did that go? I didn't want to intrude on their personal space, of course. So I just hung the coupons up on pieces of thin red string in the nearby canopies, together with some jolly little bells so that the wind would announce their presence. Like little spells that draw you towards the nearest mud masks. I hope they'll visit me sometime. I didn't know you opened a spa. It's new. I want to share my flowers and mud and pools with everybody, so we can all look beautiful together. That sounds wonderful, Baya. I agree. Can I leave some of my coupons here? I'm not even gonna deny you guys. I'm not even gonna let you guys vote. We're letting her keep her coupons here. She is such a sweetie. She really is. She's just a little lady. She just doesn't want her to be chased by fire, which I think is honestly not a big that's not a big ask. Thank you. Please hand them out to all your customers. I will happily share this fantastic offer with them. Oh, look at her! I love her! I love her! She just did the little face! Oh! Sweet little thing. I love Baya. I need to protect her at all costs. This is my new daughter. You could also just come here more often and hand them out yourself. But there's no one else here. Except the jackdaw. Do you want a coupon, little creature? I will leave one in your nest. By jackdaw, she means the bird up here. She means you guys, familiars. She wants to... Would you guys take her coupons for her spa? She's like our new favorite character. She is I love all the characters I've met so far in this game. They're very fun. Yeah. Okay, yes, my familiars will take coupons from me, Baya. Please and thank you. No one's here because it's almost closing time, Baya. You have to come by earlier. During the day, or earlier in the evening, or during events. I want to meet swamp creatures. Creatora. But there will be people here. Oh, she's just anxious. She's socially anxious. She's got anxiety. I love her so much. Yes, I believe that's the point. Oh, poor thing. That's too scary. I shall go now. Don't forget to hand out my coupons. Will do. Bye, Baya. I love Baya. Baya is so fucking cute. Alright, Andu. It is time. It is time to close up for the night. We have gotten through another day. Let me reply to Sorry, Cry was asking me. I think he got a gift for Joel and he's trying to figure out how to get it to him. Okay. So we are in Act 2, Starlight Sonata, Twin Flames, 8th of the Astral Moon. Alright, we'll do one more day. I might call it then afterwards because I'm a little eepy. I don't want to kill my throat. Oh, hi, ma'am. It's been a hot minute, Jade. I forgot her little turtle. I forgot the voice that I gave her. I want to say I made her a little southern. Hey, Innkeeper. Hello. It's been a while since I've seen you around. A whole week, to be exact. And you already miss me? A little. Cute. I got my hands on a job, all the way over in Diria. Seemed like something relatively easy, but well paid. Or like something too good to be true. Not this time. Oh my god. I'm getting pinged all over the place. Stop it with the pings. I'm gonna die. Not this time. Apparently the farmer just wanted it to be done quickly, so she offered a higher than average rate. Sounds like easy money. Yeah, I wish. You know, I think I could use a drink first. Something that'll loosen my tongue. I feel like this job drained me of all my social energy. Only if I get to hear the rest of the story. Sounds like a good deal to me. Alrighty, charisma. Charisma for the pretty lady. Alright, what do I got for you? Sunny Breeze is pretty easy. Alright. Sunny Breeze, so that's 2 parts intelligence, 3 parts charisma. And 1 part dexterity. I'm gonna have to throw in an infusion, aren't I? Let me see. I can throw in a flower. That'll help. Oh, but I already... oh, okay. No, that's just there. And then... the rest, charisma. There we go. Order up. Let's hope this... oh, no, I'm not Southern. She's Southern. Oh my god. Let's hope this suits your taste. Your drinks never disappoint. Glad to hear. I can definitely feel my charm coming back to me. I made you a drink. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your latest job. Fine. A deal's a deal. Told you the client's a farmer, right? She's a large flock of 2-headed sheep. The music here getting a little loud. Gonna turn you down just a smidge, game. Apparently, that darn fall damaged their barn, and they somehow managed to break out of their enclosure. Didn't think they were that clever, honestly. Must be the 2 brains. Probably. Anyways, they got out right before their shearing appointment, and of course the farmer needed to get them back in time. Alu, it's the first time I've seen you streaming directly, so hello from one of the blockets. Hello, Magus. Welcome in. Nice to have you. Thank you for stopping in. Especially considering the rumors surrounding Deria at the moment. Seems to be a dangerous place now and then. Apparently, an unusual amount of cattle have been going missing there the last few weeks. So local folks have been keeping a closer eye on their locks and fences. Of course, the farmer wanted her sheep to be safe, so she hired someone to bring her animals back. That's someone being you. Obviously. I thought to myself, I'm a monster hunter. Handling animals is basically my job. I'd say a monster hunter is rather known for, well, hunting instead of handling. Sharing the nuggies. Thank you for sharing your nuggies. That was exactly the issue. Do you know how stubborn 2-headed sheep are? Let me guess. They're twice as stubborn as 1-headed sheep? You got it. They're impossible to get moving. Impossible to startle. One head might be eaten, but the other one is always watching you. But you did it, right? I suspect you wouldn't be here if you hadn't finished the job. You're absolutely correct. I was at my wit's end. Imagine having fought hundreds, if not thousands, of beasts. And some sheep are the only enemy. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, awkward. Welcome. And some sheep are the one enemy you can't win against. That sounds like an incredibly humbling experience. It was. But luckily I got some help. Another adventurer saw me struggling and offered her assistance and knowledge. Or should I say a retired adventurer. Oh? Yeah, she was very insistent on that label. Some kind of astral finfolk. Must have lost her arm a while ago. Oh no. Back to the sheep. She told me there's apparently one thing that gets their full attention. You got any guesses on what that magical tool might be? I have no... Oh! Oh, hello, ma'am! Hi! Oh god, what kind of voice do I give this lady? Oh. A pirate accent? I don't know if I could do a pirate accent. I've never tried. A granny pirate? Okay. How does, I might have to shrink myself. Hang on. There we go. You can see a little bit better. Clovers. Morning dew clovers to be precise. They go absolutely feral for him. They go up. I can't do a pirate accent. I don't know. Shiver me timbers. Nope. She's just gonna be southern. I can't. If you will make them follow every single one of your commands, I could try to make her just sound Irish. If you will make them follow every single one of your commands. But someone with your experience should know that, innkeeper. Do you two know each other? Barely. I fear our witch may be terminal. The southernification virus is spreading. It's the easiest one that I can like slip into because it's slurring my words. Keep your secrets then. Oh, so mysterious, innkeeper. Oh god, she's gonna out me as an adventurer. I wanted to buy her a drink after she helped me out back there. Didn't expect you two to be best friends, honestly. Best friends? I think you got the wrong one, Jade. I'd never befriend someone like I have taste. Well, that was unnecessarily rude of you, Una. You didn't even consider my feelings. Consider me sorry, innkeep. Apology accepted. Speaking of taste, what about your drinks? I know you've always liked experimenting with potions and other suspicious liquids. Looks like you finally made it, huh? Indeed. I got the hang of it. Then what are you waiting for? Your rival is waiting for a drink. Preferably one that will restore my energy. Those sheep made me old bones all wobbly and I don't feel like feeling so weak. Got you. Let's see what that old magic has to offer. Don't worry. She may not look like it, but her drinks are actually really good. I bet. I'll just take that as a compliment, I suppose. Alright. Something to energize her. Let's see. Okay, she wants an attack-based potion. So that can be Southern Brawler. Or if I really want to impress her, Sailor's Courage. Oh, you know what? She's a fish. She would want Sailor's Courage. For sure. Okay, so now we got South Glasgow now, and I'm here for it. That's the best you're going to get at me. 3 accents that I can do moderately well. Southern. A little bit of Irish, Scottish, European mix in general. I have 2 accents. That's it. I can't do anything else besides those. I've tried to sound English before, but I don't really hold on to it very well because I often end up starting to sound a little bit more like a little bit Scottish if I'm not careful. And it's loosely English. I don't hold on to it very well. I accent chameleon. Help. All right. Sailor's Courage. So this needs a little extra. So it needed mostly attack, so definitely not the honey flower. Let's see. I think the best one is actually going to be this feather. Because I'm not using intelligence at all with this potion. Yeah, let's go with the feather. Alright, so got my one part, so I just need 1 part defense. And everything else is attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill it to the brim. 1 Sailor's Courage coming up. For English, I found exaggerating how your mouth moves helps. Maybe. Oh, wow. Impressed? Don't get cocky now. You don't have to be shy. You can just admit I've improved. So, Una, Jade told me you're retired now? Had enough of the adventuring business? Absolutely. I don't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I've completed enough quests for at least 2 lifetimes. And yet you've decided to help Jade. Ever had to handle a 2-headed sheep? Not yet. Lucky you. Lucky indeed. This has got to be so awkward for Jade. If Jade even cares, yeah. I just couldn't watch her struggle with those stubborn beasts any longer. But this was a one-time exception. Did the farmer pay accordingly? After your morning dew Clover's magic trick? Oh, absolutely. She was so happy she gratefully paid both of us. That's good to hear. She even tipped us with some gems she supposedly found in one of her fields. But I'm mind her. I don't have any use for stones like those. And since I'm retired, I couldn't care less about the material riches. So we figured we'd give them to you instead. But I wouldn't tell that pretentious blonde dragon priestess if I were you. Feels like a blasphemous gift. Oh. Divine gems. A little blasphemous indeed. I unlocked Chitrin. Isn't that what is technically bug shells are made of? Chitrin? Or is it citrine? It's citrine. It's not chitrin. It's citrine. It's citrine. I think I need to have my witch card taken away from me. I can't read. I think I know the right way to use them. Thank you. Don't mention it. Now that we're done here, I can finally go back to crocheting for the rest of my life. Didn't get this hook pull in for nothing. She crochets, so she has a crochet hook attached to her stump arm. That's so cute. Of course, I occasionally gotta rip up some youngsters off while playing cards. I haven't lost a game in about at least 4 decades. That's remarkable. Or impossible for somebody who's only playing fair. I think your lucky streak will end with me today. I've also never lost a game in at least a decade. Are you challenging me to a duel? Absolutely. And whoever loses has to pay for the next round of drinks. That's the spirit. I like you, bounty hunter. But don't come crying to me after I annihilate you. You wish. Who am I rooting for, Jade or Una? Chat, take your bets. Who are you rooting for, Jade or Una? Number 1 or 2 in the chat, please. Who are we going for? Okay, so far it looks like you guys are leaning towards Una, the fish lady. Let's go, Granny. Alrighty. Ooh, ooh. Nope, still Una. Okay. Alright, Una. Be on guard. Why? Scared I might lose? I just know for a fact that Jade's not new to cheating. I've seen countless mercenaries lose against her. Do you really think I'm that senile? This'll be an easy match, don't you worry. Get enough in your monthly pension to pay for 2 drinks, Una? You know I can hear you both, right? Got cold feet. Keep the demon. Oh, we got... Nope, that's it. That's them. They're still here. Hey! Oh! Oh my god, you are so cute! Oh my goodness, look at this hands. His eyes are twinkling. Oh! Oh, he's a himbo. I detected the himbo. The himbo has been found. Oh, I love him. I love him. He's so cute. G'day. I have returned, Keeper. Welcome back, Miss Anwar, and welcome. This brave adventurer is Claymore. He offered an unexpected support during my quest. I'm happy to hear that. I love that he's just doing thumbs up. Thank you so much on behalf of, the world. Yes, of course, the world, Mr. Clay. You don't need to do the whole Mr. thing, just Clay is alright with me. Otherwise it sounds so formal, like talking to one of those graph people. Oh, you wouldn't want to be one of those. Clay it is then. Can I offer you both a drink in exchange for the story of how you two met? That would be a fun trade, right, Tia? I think I would welcome it as well. Then what can I get you? Clay, please go ahead. Oh my, you've got a lot of stuff on the menu. Your bone is chittering, buddy. Your bone is quaking. Oh, I love him. How about one of those drinks with ingredients? You look strong. How about something extra for those muscles? That sounds nice. Let's go with that. 1 minute. He's so cute. Alright, something strong for some muscles, huh? Alright, what does citrine do? It does give an extra boost of attack and lowers charisma. So that could potentially work. Alright, let's see. What do I got for strength? This'll work. Another Sailor's Courage coming right up. And I can use the citrine for that. Alright, so one charisma. And then 1 dexterity. And then everything else attack. Wait, was that not right? I thought... Oh, hang on. I thought I put in the charisma. And then... Did I get it? There we go. Tia putting our golden retriever on the spot. I have a feeling he's probably Australian, but I cannot do an Australian accent. I can't wrap my brain around it without sounding just really stereotypical. Try this. I think it might knock your socks off. This tastes strong and magic-y, but my socks are still on. Still, I love it. I'll have to remember this one for next time. What is it called? Don't worry, I'll remember it for you. Thank you. Now, Miss Anwar, what would you like? I need some of that liquid vigilance. Even in here, it's important to stay on guard. Wouldn't this be the right time to relax? There is no such time. We'll use our imagination to pretend he sounds like Steve Irwin. All right, then I shall aid you on your divine mission of not falling asleep standing. All right, she wants something to energize her. So, defense. Easy enough. Let's do another first snow. I've been liking the ingredients one. All right, so you need an extra thing of, was it dexterity? Intelligence minus attack. So it needs charisma and dexterity, yeah. So that would be... we can do a honey flower for you. Alright, so 1 honey flower. And then another thing of dex. I'm missing my cup. And then everything else in defense. There it goes. 1 for snow. Order up. Some liquid vigilance diluted with some delicious secret ingredients. Enjoy. I could do with something less diluted, but you're right. It's delicious. Happy to hear that. Do we get to tell the story now? Please, go ahead. You think I should start with the seashells? No, I think some exposition is in order first. As you already know, Innkeeper, I plan to start my investigation right here on Zenith. Specifically, at the local Gaia temple. So I've been told. Mostly about that wobbling ooze. Ah, yes. That was certainly something. Unfortunately, besides their fascinating personal secrets, they had nothing of value to share with me. But fortunately, thanks to your rumors, I was not entirely without a lead. The wizard's prophecy led me to Dalwell. Or should I say, the Abandoned Isle, or Fairweather. The name changes depending on who you ask. I didn't know it had that many names. I always just called it Kelpie Island. Why? Because it's shaped like one? Probably the smartest approach. Kelpie Island or Fairweather, its name means very little to me. Its local settlement of Fae was much more relevant. They built everything onto the giant sequoia that holds their portal to Avalon. Their portal is in the tree? Yes, right in its center. They call it the Horizon Tree. It's beautiful. The Fae themselves were moderately helpful. It was difficult to get them to focus on the severity of the situation. And I was pretty sure that they were preparing some sort of morbid ritual with the acorns that they were stringing up between rose bushes in asymmetrical shapes. Oh, I always thought those were art projects. He is such a himbo. I love this guy. Common misconception. It sounds like they were preparing to charge them with astral moonlight. For what? If you freeze them, they make for good ice cubes. Do you participate in such practices? Not at the moment. I'm just not going to question that. Eventually, I got them to sit still long enough to ask them about any strange occurrences around their settlement. Did they understand your definition of strange? After some explanation. They told me about just how recently an astral humpback whale had rampaged through one of the nearby scouting camps. Just 2 days before the stars fell. They said it seemed like it was running from something, and that it was full of seething fury. They also claimed it to be a good sign, because it promised adventure. They weren't wrong, or seems like an understatement. I'm not too sure which one I would want to go with. Chat, if you would like to vote, feel free. A stretch. I think I'm just gonna go with seems like an understatement. Oop, sorry. I should have kept it up longer for you guys. I'll just count the 1 for 1. Alright, well, I'll go for 1. They aren't wrong. She's right. It did lead us on an adventure. But I don't know if they'd hoped it'd wipe out the entire night sky. Oop. I'm sorry, guys. I forget stream delay is a thing. I'm so sorry. No one would hope for that. Well, someone clearly did. They weren't wrong about it being a sign of change or pace, is all I'm saying. The exact definition is subject to personal convictions. I'm sorry. My brain was impatient. It certainly was a sign of something being awry, and I was determined to get to the bottom of it. So, naturally, I made my way to a nearby carapace beach and prepared a celestial summoning ritual under the young astral moon. For the humpback whale, I suppose? What else would I be summoning? I thought maybe you wanted to ask Cassiopeia for her input. Are you out of your mind? The Realm Keepers have sworn a divine oath of neutrality that prevents them from directly interfering with the simple world of us mortals. The full might of their powers could disrupt the delicate balance of their cosmic design. Right. Sorry, slipped my mind. You're forgiven. As I was preparing for the rituals, readying myself to confront the troublemaker, I suddenly found myself being interrupted by a strange request. That was me. I asked her if she needed any more seashells. Did she? I did, actually. Panning dragonhead tritons and flimmering limpet shells can heighten the dual aspect of the celestial twins, therefore making the connection to the astral sea more stable. Obviously. Do any of you guys understand this shit? Because I don't understand this shit. I hadn't managed to find a limpet shell, and one happened to be one among his offerings. I honestly just thought she was decorating the beach and that she could do with more color. You weren't wrong, in a way. Sadly, the shells burned up during the ritual, singed Tia's hands, too. Oh, he's so cute. He's in touch with his feelings. Oh, baby. Just a little. Fortunately, I possess spectacular healing capabilities. Fortunate indeed. Were you collecting seashells for the beach decorating on your very own ritual, Clay? I was collecting them for my friends. At this time of year, Kelpie Island is full of all kinds of sparkling, floating animals from the astral sea. And they love munching on seashells. He's got emotional maturity. I love that in a man. Do you encounter these creatures a lot? I try to. They're very nice. Clay can talk to animals. Skya's blessings rest upon him. Fantastic, or you're full of surprises. Okay, I'm not touching it this time. I'm sorry. I won't touch it. In fact, I'm actually going to go fill up my water bottle really quick, so you guys vote while I go get some water. that took longer than I anticipated. Hello, hello. Hi, Sistema. Mama Witch needed help with her phone. I had to give her some tech support. Okay, looks like we're doing full of surprises. Thank you. Though I'm not always sure they like talking to me. Yeah, I got an Uncrustable. They tend to disappear sooner or later. Sometimes they come back, but often they don't. I think maybe I accidentally say things that upset them without realizing it, and they think I mean to hurt them. I hate when that happens. You mean they just disappear, like they were never there? Yeah, like they moved to a different, quieter beach. Or like they returned to the astral sea. I feel like they would tell me if they went back home. Not necessarily. Many Australian cultures can travel their planes at will, but they don't always have the control over when they return. On many occasions, the astral currents pull them back home before they're ready. And once you're swept up in them, each subsequent journey out becomes more and more difficult, or so I've been told. I would guess your friends either went home before when you weren't there, or got pulled back before they had a chance to say goodbye. So you're saying the sea swallowed them? Not quite. It just beckoned them home through a celestial hug of sorts. So that means I could just visit them in the astral sea? That would be an incredible undertaking. Traveling between planes is quite hazardous. It is. But echoes are from the primordial sea, and my family has lived there for quite a while, I think. They must have gotten here somehow. They say it was much simpler to traverse between planes once. But for a long time, it has been almost impossible without complicated and dangerous rituals. Until recently, the astral sea was the only possible way to pass through the barriers. And accessing it requires meticulous planning. Not to mention the sea tends to come with more risk than rewards. Even your Austrian friends who can choose to leave their home on a plane on a whim to get pulled back by the currents eventually. Imagine what would happen to you if you went in unprepared. But the Fae on Kelpie Island aren't from Gaia either, and they told me they haven't lived there for very long. Since the 5 interplanar portals opened up, interplanar travel has become a lot more accessible again. At least when it comes to the dream planes. But even the astral and primordial seas, not to mention are finally open to us again after all these years. It is a true miracle to witness in our lifetimes. So the portals haven't always been there? I didn't know that. Who put them there? Well, that is a very good question. And one that would blow the scope out of this conversation beyond its bounds, I would think. You still have to tell me how you summoned that whale. You're right, we're getting off track. As Clay and I talked, he told me about his fascinating friendships with the astral creatures. And his ability to speak with animals if they share a language. So you asked him for help. Well, he offered his aid. I certainly could have handled it on my own, but you didn't have to. Right. That. Obviously. Thank you very much, Clay. Anytime. He is so fucking cute. I love him. So I summoned it. The ritual worked exceptionally well and appeared out of the sky in a wave of concerning darkness. Stars used to accompany them. I mean, there was one star. There was. The whale was even bigger than I had anticipated, almost as tall as the horizon tree. The himbo is making my cuteness aggression flare up. I agree. And in its stomach rested a giant sun, the only star of the night whose light had not been extinguished, nestled right in its belly. That sounds unhealthy, or that sounds beautiful. That doesn't sound healthy. I don't think you should swallow a sun. That's an understatement. The star wasn't the thing to worry about, though. The whale didn't look at all happy about being summoned. Instead, it looked like a wounded animal. There was one loud noise from lashing out. And it looked sick. Its translucent skin was gray, like it was frozen from the coldness of the highest mountains or the deepest depths. Its eyes were pale, almost blind, with no warmth within them. I thought for a brief second we must fight this beast before it consumes us and everything in its path. But when I looked over at Clay, I saw a deep understanding in its eyes, like he wasn't seeing a monster, but a friend. So I stayed quiet, knowing that whatever he knew outweighed my fear. You knew what it needed, Clay? No, not completely, but I knew that look in its eyes. That feeling when you're so scared you get angry, when you want to fight because you're terrified you won't be able to flee. So I kneeled to show that I didn't mean any harm, and I held up my last conch shell in my hands. It took a moment to overcome the instinct of mistrust, but then it picked up the shell gently and ate it. I love her hair. Wouldn't want to take care of it, though. No, I wouldn't either. That's so much hair. I saw the conch freeze as it swallowed. It looked painful. Wanting to comfort the whale, I reached out and carefully put my hands against its cheek. I wanted to know I wasn't alone. Oh, this guy is such a softie. He's so soft. I'm sure it needed that. It did. It was so sad it cried tears of golden dust. Its tears turned to ice before they even hit the ground. It was at that moment I realized its body had been cursed with a potent frostbite. I want to bite him. Calm the cuteness aggression. I knew it did not trust me yet, so I did what I previously would not have thought possible. Through a hand on Clay's shoulder and the magic of your drink, I was able to briefly transfer my magic onto Clay, allowing him to cure it of its disease. He kissed it on the forehead and the ice bound away, freeing it of its endless chill. It was quite sweet. That's one lucky whale. God, I wish that were me. And one unusual effect of that infusion. Is that not usually possible? Inspiration is a fickle thing. Such magic is deeply personal and differs from person to person. I always enjoy seeing how others imagine support to look like. Tia's support was very helpful. I'd hope so. Once it was free of its pain, the whale was ready to talk to us. I asked what had happened and told me about fighting some sort of evil creature on 2 legs. A creature on 2 legs? So a humanoid then. We assume. It turns out whales don't care much about our appearances. It cared more about all the things being thrown at it. What a mean way to approach a whale. Apparently it swallowed some kind of stone. It could only remember its black and white color and it tasted horrible. But I thought I have a strong digestive thing. It's nothing to worry about. Rookie mistake. The 2-legged monster just wouldn't stop attacking, so it fled as quickly as it could, trying to find its way home. I felt really bad about destroying the camp. I get why. The worst part about being angry is seeing the wreckage you leave behind. This is like the anti-rage barbarian. This is the barbarian that feels bad every time he like goes into a rage. Oh, he's crying. No, he's such a softie. I love him. Tia, do you ever get angry? No, I'm the embodiment of calmness and self-discipline. You forgot divinity, or where I come from, they call that repression. I'm gonna overrule. I really like that one. Oh, she mad. You don't look at me like that, Tia. Luckily, its anger subsided when it found its way back. I thought it was finally safe, but suddenly this freezing cold began. I don't mind the cold much. I'm from the Highlands, and we get a lot of snow in the winter. But the kind of cold it was describing sounded awful. Painful and inescapable, like it was freezing from the inside out. The potent frostbite I mentioned, it seems a curse took hold and slowly spread throughout its entire body. It tried to keep itself warm by feeding on solar crabs and cosmic squid, but that didn't help much. It just kept getting more scared and angrier and colder until its brain was freezing over. It couldn't think of anything other than the cold. So in its desperation, it ate the hottest thing it could find. A star. A star. A giant one at that. It looked deceptively small contained in its belly. But apparently, it was one of the biggest ones the night sky had to offer. The East Star. It ate Pharos? The guiding star of the endless sea? It did. And it helped. It kept its frostbite at bay. Even if it did not eradicate it. But as you can imagine, such a massive star disappearing did not have the most desirable effect on the astral sea's delicate balance of gravity. I can imagine that. The whale was very confused about what happened. But it said all the stars around it suddenly started to fall and spin out of place. They crashed into each other, causing more and more destruction with each passing moment. I didn't understand everything it described, but it sounded bad. To label it as bad would be quite the understatement. The falling stars ripped holes in Cassiopeia's wings. To think that just one hungry creature could break the entire balance of the universe. It was hurt and scared. It should have endured instead of hurting others. It was alone. It didn't know what all that would happen. Alright. It can count itself lucky you were there to help, or it didn't. I'm sure it tried its best. Oh. Either one of those options are good. This is just like that one time in Elden Ring. So I guess this explains why the stars were falling from the sky. It just means that there's some bad guy going around and I guess placing curses in bellies of whales and astral seas. Yeesh. Alright, we'll go with... We shall go... Captain Ahab Frost getting creative. Alright, we'll go with 2. It didn't. I'm sure it tried its best. Its best wasn't good enough. The whale isn't responsible for the horrible things that were done to it. We should celebrate that you two were able to help it instead of blaming it for its pain. I think so too. Did you also manage to free it of the star in its stomach? No. The frostbite may be gone, but that star is a part of it now. It has become the first of its new kind, a sun humpback whale. And probably the last one, too. As all the other stars in the astral sea have been snuffed out. We will never be able to see the night sky again. And in turn, that whale must forever live with its guilt nestled in its stomach. You're right. Some things are forever changed now. That's kind of the point of disasters. But perhaps the star doesn't stand for shame, but the pride of its survival. We shouldn't be sad that most are gone, but happy that one managed to make it through. Besides, we may have lost the night sky's starry companions, but it managed to gain 2 new friends. Even the worst of situations can lead you to the light sometimes. I like that. You should never be sad about finding new friends. Speaking of friends, On the way back, we ran into this traveling souvenir shop. I bought friendship bracelets for Tia and I with little whale charms on them. He is so cute! But she didn't want to wear them just yet, so I'm waiting until she's ready. That's very nice of you. Right, Tia? I'm just... They're a hazard for fights and could get caught in things. Tia, if you do not wife up this man, I'm wifing him up. I'm going to wife him and Mephi up, and we'll be a lovely polyamorous relationship. Sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how they look with your armor. Tia also found something for you at the souvenir shop. That's... She said it reminded her of your tavern. And now that I've seen it in person, I agree. Now I'm curious. What is it? What you get me? What you get me? Oh, that's so pretty. It's like a sun catcher. Oh, that's a very pretty mosaic. The shopkeeper told us a little about it. Supposedly, this piece of art represents a new beginning after a hard-fought battle. Kind of like the rising sun of the hunchback whale. That's very fitting. Thank you, Tia. So... Tia, aren't you glad Clay was there to help you? Or Clay, aren't you glad Tia was there to help you? Who do we want to put on the spot? I'm leaning towards putting Tia on the spot with number 1. I want my Uncrustable to be unfrozen, please, because I wish to eat you. I'm very hungry. Okay, yeah, definitely going with 1, it looks like. Okay, yeah, yep, we're putting the pretty lady on the spot. Alright. Tia, aren't you glad Clay was there to help you? I suppose I am. You really are? You are surprisingly competent. Perhaps one might even say I could not have done this entirely without you. If one was to be extreme about it. I think someone like you could do anything and alone if you put your mind to it. But that doesn't mean you should have to. I'm always happier when doing difficult things if I have help from other people. Well said, Clay. I love Clay. Stellar teamwork, you two. Keep it up. Will do. Much more importantly, clearly our quest was not successful. What are you talking about? You cured the sun humpback whale, you found out why the stars fell, and you even made new friends. What more could you want? We still haven't the slightest idea who caused all this. An angry humanoid figure? And that is who, exactly? Well, we can rule out you, me, and the innkeeper. We can rule out you and me. Ouch. No hard feelings. I believe you're innocent, but sometimes evil hides in plain sight. One must not be led astray. I understand. Paranoia is a hard habit to break. Clearly, someone orchestrated this. It seems too random and methodical to have been an accidental side effect. I must find out who hides in the darkness. If something like this happens again, it could end in a calamity the likes of which have never been seen before. Oh, we're back to... Oh, do I have to become a bat again? Okay. I must become bat. Up here I go. Nah, don't worry too... Right, I forgot. Irish. Don't worry too much about it, girlie. This is just kind of how oblivions are around here. I wouldn't call this just another oblivion. How often have you seen the stars fall from the sky? 0 times. I was asleep when it happened. And now that it's over, there go my chances of ever witnessing a supreme meteor shower. You should not You should not wish to witness such horrors. Horror. Eh, some horrors are fun to look at. Listen, love, when I was your age, I used to worry about all this stuff all the time. This weirdo over here did too. We all did, at one time or another. But I know from experience that making a fuss about it won't get you anywhere. These bite-sized calamities are part of the natural order of things. From chaos to balance to chaos and back to balance, everything it just switches around in a never-ending cycle. Sure, it's good to keep an eye out, but you don't have to give yourself an aneurysm over it. Just pick up a quest if it worries you, and follow the natural flow of the universe. That way, if you're lucky, you'll end up retired like me. Such a leisurely attitude only leads to failure. And, even then, someone is always going to save the world in the end. And that someone is going to be me. Oh, the youth. Anyway, old enemy, got another drink for me, I'm running dry. Anytime, Una. Are you still running low on energy? How about another strong one? You got it. Alrighty, back to making another drink. I'll give you a different drink. Or do you want another Sailor's Courage because you're a fish? We'll do another Sailor's Courage. Alright, and that was... What infusion was that again? Sailor's Courage, that's 1 dex, 1 charisma, 1 defense. Yeah, we could golden feather. That works. Golden feather. Alright, so just 1 defense. And then everything else attack. Sailor's Courage coming up. Order up. Something strong for the most strong-headed lady I know. Weird way you've admit you've lost every argument against me. But this drink is splendid, I'll give you that. See, with one of those, your worries will be washed away with favor. Good or bad, depends on the day. I find your apathy borders on tragedy. And I find your hero complex unsustainable. Remember, kiddo, they don't build those statues for folks who are alive. Who cares about statues? My purpose is my purpose, and I don't care who immortalizes me. No one's purpose is to die, girl. Life is much more meaningful than that. Anyway, my purpose is winning at cards right now. Good luck with your delusions. I can come back down. Though I probably should still be a little shrunky. I apologize on her behalf. It's fine. Tia, are you dying? No, she was purely speaking in hypothetical. I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't sound like it could damage your armor. But, you know, maybe we should listen to her advice? At least a little bit? My granny always says, with age comes the priceless wisdom of mistakes. I think your grandma's advice would be much more helpful than whatever a failed hero has to say. You think retirement is failure? One's post should never be abandoned. If you can still serve this world, you should. Not sure if that's bleak or inspiring. The latter. She was right about one thing, though. The past is full of terrible disasters that were prevented. Which means that this too could have been attempted before. It's not very successfully. Knowledge in something so vile must be scarce and well guarded, maybe even abandoned. I have never come across anything like this anywhere in the Aperture's library. Granted, the aperture has only been standing for a little over 2 decades, no? Its library can't be that vast. Many of the oldest books were relocated to the new stronghold. But I do believe that we don't currently harbor the knowledge I seek. For that, other avenues must be explored. What are you considering? We could ask everyone we come across until we find someone who knows something. Good idea, but that would take far too long. I think we should look for the Everbloom archives. Is that a book club? An ancient one. Everbloom was the first great 7 Maidan archives. The Gaian one, to be specific. Legend has it that there used to be one on each plane, even 2 at the plane of the dead. They were once filled with all the knowledge of their cosmos and grew in size every day, thanks to their fearless archivist. But then they fell to an unknown foe and have been lost to time ever since. I believe one of them could hold the answers we seek. Innkeeper, do you perhaps know where to find this archive? Nope. Not much of a librarian, unfortunately. Disappointing. But you can keep an eye out for it, right? You could ask all the Scarlet Leaf people that passed through here. Of course, I can do that. Perhaps you can stop by asking that bounty hunter once she's done gambling all her money away. You could ask her yourself. I would rather not. I'll take that terrible task off your hands, then. Wonderful. You won't need more than a day to take care of all this, right? I could do with a little more time. Nonsense. We don't have more time. I need your full commitment on this, innkeeper. This is very short notice. As are disasters typically, hence the vigilance. I shall return to a fully prepared quest tomorrow morning. Thank you, Violetti, for the 19 months. I appreciate it. Put those freaky cat emotes away, you little freak. Okay. In the meantime, you should rest. Don't be ridiculous. I have things to do. People to help. Prevs to consult. Unomo's right. A good night's sleep would do wonders for you. I could even offer you some coupons to a beautiful swamp spa. Fine, I'll take 1. Or 2. Though they won't be put to much use. If I rest now, who will this world have faith in? Yeah, almost 2 years. Thank you. It's very exciting. I shall see you tomorrow. It's always nice to see burnout happening in real time. Don't worry, I'll go with her and make her some soup. Soup always helps me when I have a headache, and it looks like she has a big one. Do you want some soup as well? Yes, please! I'll bring by some tomorrow. Do you have any allergies? No? Thank you, Clay. Anytime. Then the recipe will be a surprise. Have a superb day. Oh my god. I love this man. I'll take some of those coupons too. Wonderful. Talking through everything really helped. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you held on to those seashells. Catching up with some Astro friends might make you feel a little better. Actually, I was thinking I could use the shells to make some friendship bracelets for Tia and I. I want to carve them into stars. I think that sometimes you have to make something beautiful out of the things that hurt you. Otherwise, you're left with anger that has nowhere to go. Do you like being angry? No. Me neither. But we all get angry sometimes. It's not the most fun, but it's important. Never getting angry doesn't solve anything either. It just makes you smaller and smaller until people no longer see you as someone they need to think about. At least they're not scared of you. Anger doesn't make you any more of a monster than silence makes you a saint. Be a whole person, Clay. And don't be scared of who that is. I would kill for this precious baby. I would too. I'll try and keep her. Thank you. I hope you find a way back to yourself too. Thank you, Clay. Me too. What the hell does that mean? Okay, are you guys are still here? You've literally been in my bar the whole day. Oh, hi, Skelly. Top of the evening to you. Welcome to my tavern. Oh, what do my magical eyes see? New faces, new acquaintances? With whom do I have the pleasure today? No way. A speaking skeleton. Haven't seen one of those in a long while. Hello there. How incredibly rude of me to leave out my introductions. My name is Skelly. And he's so polite as well. You can call me Una, Mr. Skelly. And that one over there is my friend Jade. Oh. A fellow Mida, but with more skin left. Which isn't immensely difficult, I suppose. Fine, I'll scoot over here. Guys, jeez. I'm trying not to get in the way of y'all. You're making it difficult. Glad to make your acquaintance, Una and her friend Jade. Jade, that's a beautiful necklace you have there. Or Scully, shouldn't you be named after a gemstone? I think I might just pick these myself instead of you guys, because this is a really yappy chapter and I want to I want to stop yapping. My voice is getting tired. Scully, shouldn't you be named after a gemstone? As far as I'm aware, my last names reference their bones, no? Correct. But I cannot remember what my poor bones are made out of. There's quite a lot of gaps in this head of mine. Let me have a look. Looks like alabaster to me. Hard to say without a thorough analysis, though. Alabaster? That does sound familiar. Like an old name, perhaps? Have a good night, dragon. I'm not sure, but it's worth investigating. Thank you, Jade. So, let us stick with Scully until we've had more detailed information. I think I should be going now. I still have work to do. What a coincidence. I happen to want to stay the exact same thing. But wouldn't it be rude of us to leave that distinguished gentleman all by himself? I think one of us should definitely stay a little longer. Isn't it cool that both of you have bones made of shimmery gemstones? That is true. I haven't seen another Midas since I woke up. So anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 centuries ago. See, it's a match already. Would be a shame if the two of you were to become friends. Huh? Anyways, see ya. Bye. Now it's awkward. That was quick. Indeed. I guess a woman our age knows what she wants. Oh, hi, X. Well, fine. I'll just scoop back here. Good mythical morning. Rhett, Link, we've made this joke before. It's well past sunset, Hex. That might be true, but it's still morning somewhere. I know. You got it. But today I'm not here to talk with you about primordial magic. Today we're going to celebrate my sister. Oh my gosh, she's so precious. I have to become a bat again. Excuse me. Joink. I need to shrink up to here. She's so cute. Look at her. Greetings, everyone. Come on in. Pleased to meet you. My name is Scully. Jade. You can call me Hex, and this is Grace, my little sister. Awkward. Yes, I know. She's taller than me. You can keep it to yourselves. We're here to celebrate, not to roast. Though some fire might be fun. No fireballs inside, Hexagon. If you insist. A fireless party it is, then. Hang on. I'm taking a bite of my sandwich. Ah. Thank you. I'm like so hungry. My throat is getting tired of talking. So I'm like, can we hurry it up a little bit and like end the chapter? Why is it so yappy, this one? The last one wasn't this long. My bones. Oh God, I'm losing the accents. My bones are. I can't get out of the southern fuck. My bones are aching for a party. I can't break out. I can't. I'm stuck. Shit. No, I want to get off the southern ride. Let me out. My bones are aching for a party. I haven't attended one in what feels like an eternity. What's the occasion? My wonderfully talented sister successfully defeated her wizard doctoral thesis today. She can now call herself an actual full-blown selenite witch. It's not that special, honestly. I beg to differ. Now I gotta go back into Southern. I beg to differ. That's a majorly big deal. Congrats. I must congratulate you as well. Quite an outstanding achievement indeed. You're very sweet, thank you. I have to agree with everyone. You should be proud of yourself. How about a drink on the house to celebrate your graduation? Hex already told me that you're a real magical connoisseur. I would love to taste one of your creations and keep her. But I don't know what to pick. Could you recommend something to me? Of course. How about a drink for your wits? Your brain must be tired after debating your professors all day. That sounds lovely. My brain could use a little pick-me-up. Coming right up. What do I feel like Hex has tried to set the tavern on fire for? Hex is a bit of a chaos gremlin. Alright, so you want intelligence. Okay, well, I'm right at peak sunrise, so we need to get charisma and 2 dex and 3 intelligence. Alright, let's see. Come on, I want to get through this chapter. Because I need to finish it or else it's not gonna go well. Honeyflower would be good. I could do Thunder Sage. Ooh, Fey Crystal would be cool. Okay, let's go Fey Crystal. 1 Fey Crystal. Alright, so we need 1 more Dexterity. And 1 thing of Charisma. And then 3 things of Intelligence. There we go. 1 peak sunrise coming up. He probably did try it and failed big time, just like Zuko trying to teach Aang to bend fire. My, this is delightful. See? Told you she definitely knows her craft. Say, Innkeeper, do you have a PhD in mixology by any chance? Last time I checked, no, but I do have a lot of experience. Took me a while to get a hang of it. I can tell. Oop, your drinks are really tasty. I could easily go for another round of debating right now. Is anyone else up for a drink? Nah, not yet. I'm still energized from earlier. Scully, Hex, what about you two? I'm good. I don't want to steal the show today. I would love a refreshment for these old bones, actually. Perhaps something that'll bring back the charm of the old days. At your service. Alrighty, charisma for the skeleton. Let's see. Let's go Spoken Heart. So 1 part attack, 1 part defense, 3 parts charisma. Easy enough. There you go. Here you go. A drink for the charming gentleman. Oh, what a lovely taste. It warms my bones inside and out. Should I be worried? Scully is such a gentle skeleton. I have no idea. He's very polite. Maybe it's an undead thing. Well, Theo, practically it would be impossible for a magical drink to warm one's bones. You just need you and your wild dreams, Hexy. Maybe leave those experiments to someone with an actual laboratory for once. Ah, that would... all that talking about studying and degrees bring back so many old memories. I also was a scholar once. I spent my life as an archivist at the Gaia and Everbloom archives, to be precise. Funny, we were just talking about that. Before my, well, supposedly eternal slumber. I've read a lot about the old archivist, but I've never had the chance to talk to one. Well, obviously they're all dead. All of them? Yeah. The archives were destroyed ages ago. They're mostly a myth now. Oh, that is quite sad. A lot of knowledge must have gotten lost with them. Oh god. It's like the Library of Alexandria all over again. I guess so. If you wouldn't mind, Scully, I'd love to hear more about them. Maybe we can revive some of the old knowledge? It would be my pleasure, but sadly I cannot remember much of my research. All those years below ground and without sunlight don't seem to have been good for my memory. It's been a few centuries since I've been alive, so I'm not sure where one would find the archives nowadays. Or the ruins either, rather. Do you remember the environment surrounding them, or maybe you just need to think about it a bit harder? Maybe do you remember the environment? Maybe that could help. Little I believe I might have woken up rather close by. My earlier memories as a skeleton are quite hazy. During my lifetime, the archives were located deep underground. Gaia's lively blessings were juxtaposed with a hostile and lifeless mountain range. They were surrounded by nothing but rocks and boulders, as sharp as talons and fangs. Even if you made it out of the mountains, you'd be greeted by either dry steeps or a poisonous lake. Oof, the liquid in that lake could singe the meat right off of your bones. I knew someone that fell in that lake once. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Well, that sounds like not the best place to build an important archive stronghold. Hi, Fuser. Wouldn't necessarily agree. They say books and scrolls of the Madonna of archives contain all the mysteries of our world and the realms that surround us. Well, of course you'd have to protect that knowledge. Would be a shame if someone... Anyways. I think I know what the place Scully's talking about. Oh? It sounds just like the gravel mac. Sharp rocks, next to a poisonous lake. There's no way a location like that exists twice. On this plane, at least. Or else I would have heard of it. I wouldn't recommend going there. I bet it's exceptionally dusty after all these years. But think about all those hidden treasures, knowledge left untouched for millennia. That sounds a little bit too ambitious, even for you. Fine. Your delicate wizard sensibility wouldn't last a day in the gravel mac anyway. Oh, and you would? Who can say? Anyway, I gotta go now. Shared enough secrets of the trade today already. Thank you for your reluctant service. And there you go. What a what a lovely young lady. She would have made for a great archivist. And a grumpy one. I'm sure she just had a long day. As have I, honestly. I'm very tired. I'm absolutely sure of that. You should be proud of yourself nonetheless, or you should take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You seem like the type of person that does things very thoroughly. But you should still try to relax for a few days. I agree. Getting your PhD is a major accomplishment. It's nothing, really. I spent a lot of time researching. Defending my thesis was a mere formality. Scully's and my point still stands, and I'm sure your brother would agree with us. Absolutely. You're all very kind. I really appreciate it. How about we call it a day? It's already getting late. A splendid idea, as I would expect from a witch like you. Seems fair. Hope you get to enjoy the rest of your evening, innkeeper. I will, theoretically. Thank God, get the fuck out of my tavern. I'm so tired. I am closing the fuck up after I make this quest. Man! Okay. I'm out of undead. Duria seems to be unsafe at the moment. The Maiden Archives once held an infinite knowledge of the cosmos. Guy Everbloom could hide answers no one is quite ready for. Deep within the Gravelmech hide long lost treasures and terrifying bleak stalkers, though the verdict is still out on their cuteness level. The fated Everbloom archives are located deep within the Gravelmech, a lifeless, dangerous mountain range. Alright, that's it. The Lost Maiden Everbloom archives are said to offer infinite knowledge to anyone. Oh god, my eyes. Hang on. Oh god, they sting a little bit. Did I forget to blink again? I do that more often than I would like. Said to offer infinite knowledge to anyone with unanswered questions. Its ruins lies deep within the Gravelmech, a dangerous, lifeless mountain range that even seasoned adventurers try to avoid. If that wasn't enough, the mountains are also said to be haunted by nightmarish bleak stalkers. Let's just hope they don't find abandoned archives cozy and inviting. Alright, I'm closing the fuck up out of my tavern, Andu. It's been a long day. Oh my god. Una and Jade were here for like 7 hours. I really need to put a limit on how long I keep guests around here. Hi, Panda. Thank you for taking my hat away, Panda. I really appreciate it, Panda. Alright. Let me save. Oh my god. I'm gonna call that a day, guys. My voice and throat are tired. And I need to not be talky for a little while. Let me head on back over here. I really like Tavern Talk, guys. Maybe just not do it 2 times a week. I feel like that might have fucked with my throat a little bit, or I'm actually getting sick. Which I hope I'm not getting sick. That will suck. Alright. Let me go ahead and find y'all somewhere to go. I love the new vibe and overlay, bestie. Thank you, Mochi. I like it too. I like it a lot. I'm really happy with it. Thank you again, Heart Cafe people, for making it. So again, guys, next time you probably see me will be either Saturday or Sunday. I gotta figure out what I want to do. Otherwise, I will definitely be back on Tuesday next week for Lads, because of that big ol' event happening. Alright, let's see who is streaming. Atlas is doing just chatting. Zep is streaming. We already did Bun for their birthday. Twiga's playing Jump King. Let's see. Oh, Ricky Poppet's streaming. Maybe Ricky? No, I don't know. You know what? I haven't seen Paper Oshi in a hot minute. Let's send you on over to Atlas. Ah, they're drawing. No surprise. Why are you not in the art category, Paper Oshi? Oop. I forget that my one toggle is always a refresh on here. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys very, very muchly. Here is the raid message. Shoes, I am so surprised you are still awake, homie. I would have thought you gone to bed. Alrighty. Raid Atlas and our key. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Go be nice to Paper Oshi, and I will see you guys possibly Saturday. I will let you know. Alrighty. Love you. Bye.